last time we did a Q&A, we had a tarp on the roof. And now we have windows. So I feel like it is time to do another updated Q&A with you guys, answering all the questions you guys sent me on Instagram and on Patreon. And the first question is, when do you expect to be 100% done with the house? I feel like we could answer this every single Q&A and it'll just be different.
The date will just like keep on sliding forward. Let's just start with this. We want to move in, I want to say November. We have a dream. It's not going to be done. It's not going to be ready. We want to have a kitchenette or something here, and then we want to have one bathroom done. And then we just want to move in. As for when it's going to be fully done, I don't know, maybe like another year and a half. So detailed.
No. Honestly, I think it's going to take us a few more years to finish it. Are you hiring out drywall, tape, mud, painting crews?
There's one thing that I will never touch. Never will touch this. Drywall.
Yeah, that was one that we've never even considered doing ourselves, just because I've just heard the horror stories of people trying to do it and then it just looks awful, and then you hire someone afterwards to do it. And so I feel like we could do it fine, but not as good as a professional.
No,
like I know that. But for painting, we're gonna paint.
Yeah, you can like buy these like big rollers. It'll take time. We're not gonna spray anything because I think spraying is also very difficult. And in our house, there's a lot of windows and a lot of prep, so we'll likely just end up rolling everything.
Interior designer or Jenna the designer? We haven't hired anyone for architecture-wise or floor plan-wise or...
We're the architects, we're the designers, we're the builders, we're the we're everything.
Yeah, we really haven't hired anyone professional other than like engineers.
Yes.
Plumbing. We do have an electrician that's overseeing, you know, the things that are like mandated by, you know, our city that we actually have to have these people. But everything that we are allowed to do ourselves, like obviously designing the home or doing the architecture, the floor plan, we have done ourselves. And so I think we've just kind of kept with that. With everything that we can do ourselves, we will do ourselves. I do have a background in art and design. And so it's been like a dream to like design my own house. That is why I don't have any designers, because I just really wanted to take on that project myself.
We've got some pretty cool designs coming. I think the materials are all picked out. It'll be really exciting once all the material starts coming in. It's all prep, and then everything kind of just shows up and we're like, let's install it. Yeah,
we've been designing this for since January. We started looking at materials, and it's taken us, we're still not 100% done, but it has been so much work picking out materials, sourcing materials, and doing all that. And so I 100% like feel for designers out there, because it's a lot of work. It's not just picking a pretty color and picking a pretty tile. Like the sourcing of materials is difficult. How do you have time for cleaning?
Oh, we don't.
Our place is like an absolute disaster at home.
It's really bad.
We don't have time to clean. And so recently we ended up getting the Narwhal Flow, which he's back there. Today's video is sponsored by Narwhal, and they just came out with the new Narwhal Flow, which it is a robot vacuum that mops and vacuums. One of my favorite features is it self-cleans itself every second it mops. It also has a real-time self-cleaning rolling track mop structure with 16 nozzles, spraying warm water to keep the track mop always fresh and clean. So I want to show you the Flow Wash mopping system it has. On the belly here, you can see this is the mop right here, and the mop actually goes in and out when it's cleaning, so it can get all different corners of the room, and it really can just clean everything. I'm sorry. It has a twin AI obstacle avoidance built into it. So when it's cleaning, it won't run into your dog, it won't run into the pile of clothes, it will completely just go around it.
Don't ask us how we know.
Also, if you have pets, the deep cleaning and the edge-to-edge cleaning feature on this really makes a difference. The Narwhal Flow can pretty much clean any mess on any surface and avoid any obstacles. So if you guys want to get your own, I will have a link down below in the description. Have you canceled any projects in the house because it's too difficult or tedious? We originally planned to have a hot tub outside. Kind of where the pee-pee corner is, in that little first garden area where we did. And that was like a dream. We're like, oh, it'd be so nice to have a hot tub because we lived in a place before and there was a hot tub and we'd go there in the evenings and it was just really nice. And then when it came down to logistics and probably cost of it, we just canceled it. We're like, no, we don't need a hot tub that bad. That was like a dream.
That was a dream.
That was one of the dreams.
However, there are some things that we almost axed and we didn't axe. For example, Jenna wanted privacy glass, like the one that turns on and off.
Yeah, it goes, you just like switch a button and it goes from frosted and then you can turn it off to like clear glass, like just like our windows.
And we were originally gonna put that in, but then I realized how hard it was. But then I was like, okay, fine, we're gonna put it in. And I spent the extra effort to wire the house for it, in addition to our motorized blinds. That was a pain.
On the wall, like we wanted a switch on the wall.
Yes.
And we were almost like, okay, you could do a remote, which is a lot easier. And so that is one that was difficult.
But we did it.
But we did it. What room are you most excited about doing? I know mine. I'm so excited for the kitchen. Like this whole room, because it's kitchen dining. It's the biggest space of the home. And I just want to see the big island go in because we do have this ginormous island here. We have, you know, just this beautiful kitchen with this window here. It's just, we have a little like coffee nook / tea station. Then we'll have like a dining table. And I'm just like really excited to see this room with all these windows just kind of complete, just because I know this will be like the hangout spot, just because we both really love food. And so I just feel like we'll always be here.
For me, it's our closet in our main room.
Really?
Oh my gosh, because that's gonna look so sleek. You have like the window at the end, cabinetry and millwork on both sides with a beautiful floor and like nice white ceiling. That's what I'm excited about. That's gonna be nuts.
It's gonna be nice to have like our own closet where we can pull, you know, all our stuff out every day.
100%.
How did you learn to do all these renovations? How did you learn all this?
Just by doing. Like obviously you watch a little bit, maybe like 5-10 minutes, just to get a general
like
direction,
YouTube.
Just on YouTube.
Yeah.
But I think the big part that a lot of folks miss on is they just learn. They have all this knowledge, but they never try and they never do it. And they're always afraid to try it. So I think you should just do it. And your first time is not gonna be perfect, which is why sometimes we start at like the back of the house or like start working on something that we're never gonna see.
Yeah.
And then kind of work our way forward. Like I think the first flashing that I did was like the back corner of the garage. And you know what? It looks awful. Okay, but the second one I did was better, and the third one that I did was like great. So you just gotta try. Don't always like try learning and just learn. Just apply what you know, and you're gonna fail, but it's okay. I don't know, just try.
It's exciting when you try something and you just like fail, and then you finally get it, and you're just like, whoa, this looks so good. And so I think there's a lot of reward and satisfaction that comes with like learning on your own too. What's after electrical?
Now that's a loaded question. Probably more insulation. Like we have the insulation that we put on the outside of the house while we were waiting to finish our framing, our electrical inspections. Then once those are done, it's just gonna be the whole inside of the house. And that's when I feel like everything will start to come together because you're hiding the studs, you're hiding the wires, you're hiding the plumbing, you're hiding everything, you're even putting it in between some of just like the stud walls.
Yeah, we're just covering everything up. Like we're getting ready for drywall because once we've done all this electrical and get this all passed, it's cover it up, seal it up with drywall, and then paint, and then do the renovation where we're doing flooring, and then we're doing tiling, and then cabinetry, and just all the fun stuff comes. So we're really just like trying to get to drywall. That is like the big, I think, moment with this house when it's like kind of all sealed up because it'll finally kind of look like a house.
I think that's what everyone says is a house doesn't really look like anything until you like throw all the drywall on and then you're like, whoa.
Because you can really see all the walls. If my boyfriend and I wanted to do the same thing, what would you tell us? You can say an answer, I'll say an answer.
Cool, I got one.
You wanna go first?
Oh yeah. Make sure you're a good communicator because things are gonna get hard. Things are gonna be super frustrating, but you gotta keep it together.
Yeah, it's hard.
You gotta talk to each other. I think that's the number one thing, and I think that's why a lot of home renovations don't go well, is just...
It's tough.
It's tough. It might look easy, but it's actually very difficult, and there's a lot of difficult decisions and very tense moments. Just keeping your cool and just talking to each other makes it so much better.
Yeah.
That's my answer. What's yours?
I don't want to scare anyone, but I just want to be like, you're gonna give up everything to do this and just expect not to have any time for anything and expect to give up on moments, you know, hanging out with friends and just doing things. Like, you can do that, but then you might take like 15 years to renovate.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like what you prioritize, but I would just like assume that you're gonna give up a lot to focus on renovating, and if you don't, then that's like great news, but I would just like plan for like the worst, that it's gonna like consume your life.
Yeah.
And which is exciting. I really enjoy it, but we have given up a lot where we don't really see many people. It's just like reality. We just have to say no to a lot of people, and it really sucks to not get to like enjoy all those things that everyone around us is enjoying, and we're just like here working. But we chose that, and we continue to choose that, and yeah, that's just like what just comes with it.
Yeah, that's a great answer. I think
communicate and expect to live and breathe it. Do you plan on buying a Porsche to put in the garage? If so, what model and year?
this is pending Jenna approval. I have not gotten an approval yet.
Okay, well, just tell me your dream. Say the dream Porsche.
Just a GT3 RS.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What year?
Any year.
Any year.
Any year. I'm okay. I just want a Porsche.
Yeah.
I just want to park it in front of the house and then just take a picture. That is the dream.
Yeah.
Then we can like relive how the house used to be.
Are you planning on implementing smart home features?
We're gonna make it a simple smart. So lights, curtains, doors, anything that can be automated easily will be automated. We have like I think I showed off a little network room downstairs in our mechanical room with all like little dangly wires on Patreon.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be cool. We've got like a lot of tech coming in, and I'm excited to put it all together and have it all work, because there's a lot of planning required if you want like a very cohesive smart home. So it's all been planned out, it's all wired, it's all there. It'll be cool.
We have a lot of like buttons on the walls for the smart, but then also be controlled by our phones, and like like an iPad, kind of what we're gonna put on the wall.
And the best part is it's all like wired, so it's gonna be all super reliable. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be like a proper home automation system without going for like the crazy high end where you have to call in a technician and then they like install all the stuff for you. It's a DIYer's home.
What do your neighbors think? Honestly, I was thinking about this. I would love to ask them what they thought first day when we came in and introduced ourselves.
Yeah.
Like, because we've never asked them like their genuine like reaction to like what we were gonna do, because we just came in and we're like, you know, meeting our neighbors, like, hi, nice to meet you, you know, blah, blah, blah. And we're gonna be doing this with the house, it's just gonna be us. And they all kind of had that like, they didn't really believe us when we were like, oh yeah, we're gonna renovate it, just us two. They're like, what do you mean? And it was like, just us two, we're gonna do this, you know, fix it. And I like genuinely wonder what they thought.
That's a great question. That's a really good question.
Like, they've all been very supportive. Like, they've all been amazing, but I don't know exactly what they thought, you know, in the back of their heads, you know, like, oh my God, these kids are crazy. But neighbors, they are constantly cheering us on. They are so sweet. A lot of them come by and kind of look at the house for updates. Some of them watch our videos. And we are just very fortunate that our neighbors around us are just like cheerleaders. They're like so happy. They're just like amazing. And so it's like really exciting for us to like finish the home and finally like live here, because we just know we have like amazing people that are kind of around us. How are you feeling? Do you get tired of the house ever? How do you stay motivated?
I'm gonna answer this by saying I went to bed almost at like 8 o'clock the other day.
Like 2 nights in a row now.
2 nights in a row, just because it's exhausting and I want a break.
Yeah, we're both at the point where I feel like we had this a little bit with the windows, like right before the windows, where it was just kind of like we were pushing and pushing and pushing to get like, you know, the windows in, and it was like very exhausting. We've definitely felt that a lot, kind of pushing and pushing and pushing to kind of get drywall and get this electrical stuff and just kind of get it to that next huge stage in the project. And so I think yeah, anytime we're pushing to get something big, you know, happening in the house, it's very exhausting, especially like this past week. It's just tiring, the electrical.
Oh yeah.
I know you guys can see it with me of like how tired I got with electrical running wires. But yeah, Nick even you got tired with running electrical.
Oh yeah, just because of the detail, you really have to think about what you're doing too. You can't just, like, it might look like we're blindly running wires, but in the background there's like a big plan on where things go and why things go in certain places, and just
it's technical.
It is technical, and everything just comes together, and it's all, yeah. And when you're wiring it, you got to think about like A to B to C to D and like how it's all coming together, and it takes a toll.
Yeah, especially with this, like when we were demoing a year ago, it was like nice because you just ripped out, like you had just nothing going on in your brain.
Yeah.
But now that we're like in all these technical stages, it really is mentally exhausting, planning and thinking and trying to prepare everything, because you have to kind of do it now. You have to prepare for the future of like electrical.
And a lot of it's also what you don't see. Like we're focusing on the electrical now in the videos, but there's like this whole timeline that's going on in the background of what's coming up and what we're doing next. And a lot of the stuff has like a 4-month lead time.
Yeah.
Like our cabinetry.
Yeah, that's all designed.
It's all designed, it's all done, it's ordered. We've looked at the samples, we've reviewed everything, it all fits, it's all been measured, and none of this is in the videos. But what you guys are gonna see is it's gonna kind of show up, and we're gonna install it. But the amount of work that it took for us to coordinate that and measure everything and have everything done is, I feel like, just something maybe that's not captured in the video. It's also boring.
We did a little bit of like measuring things here and there that we've shown, but
Yeah.
A lot of it's like not shown just because it is kind of us coming in the evening, measuring everything, making sure everything because we designed all our cabinetry, where I kind of sketched everything out how I wanted everything, and then you went into like Autodesk and you CAD and did all the, you know, detailed drawings. And so it's all on us if it shows up incorrectly.
Yes.
And so there's a lot of like stress behind the scenes of like doing this because we're not hiring anyone to design this stuff for us. And so, do you still crochet?
Jenna crochets electrical wires for me.
I actually haven't crocheted in a year and a half, I think. More than a year and a half now.
I want to say, did you ever tell anyone like the background behind it? Because once we got the house, once we started on the house, it was like cold turkey. Like,
yeah,
you had your last video and then that was it.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, when we got the house, I didn't really know how that would fit, if I was gonna keep making clothes like with crochet, knitting, and sewing, or I was gonna focus 100% on the house. It really depended on how well the videos were doing and if people wanted to watch it. Like, you know, I didn't know if there was gonna be updates or what was gonna happen. Hindsight, there's no world that they could have fit together. How much time we spent on the house. Yeah. But yeah, we've just been so busy that I haven't gotten the chance to do any projects for myself. Definitely I'm starting to miss them, of like having personal projects that are kind of like not construction related. But I'm hoping once we kind of get into the house and we move and it's like I have a space to be creative, I can in the future. Top 3 soups. I know our number 1 soup is pho. That's the soup we always talk about. We just go when we get pho.
Like Vietnamese pho noodle soup.
Yeah. And we really like ramen.
Ramen's number 2.
That's our other one. And then my number 3 is definitely, my dad makes a lot of like lentil soups.
Oh yeah, it's
and
pretty
he's
good.
been making those, and we have in like the freezer, and so we have that soup. But really, I will eat any soup. I love soup.
Soup is good.
How do you prevent reno fatigue? I'm so done. Honestly,
that's a tough one.
If I was in a world where I could just work on this anytime I wanted to, and there wasn't like permits and not deadlines of people waiting to come do stuff, I think we would have taken a break. It's also intertwined with like obviously my job, where I'm posting these videos, or this is my job, and so there's no, I guess, possibility of really taking breaks, just because it is kind of just like work for me. Yeah. And so you just kind of have to find a way to keep going. I don't think there's like any magic thing where it just kind of cures our fatigue. It's just kind of like you just have to kind of try to find that motivation of something else that motivates you to keep going.
I also feel like a part of me, I'm tired, for sure, but at the same time, I don't know what else I'd be doing. Like, I kind of love what we do. And sometimes it does feel very exhausting, and sometimes it does feel very tiring. But ultimately, I wouldn't do anything else. I love creating, I love building, and I get to do what I love, and therefore, it's fine.
What is your projected move-in day? I think November.
November 1st, 2025. We're moving in, baby.
That would be a dream.
That would be a dream.
I would love to be November. We will see. That's our goal. I think we just like to put timelines, and then we hope we get it, and if we don't get it,
yes,
not end of the world, but that's what we're pushing for, is really November. I don't want your channel to ever end. Could you buy another house?
I don't know if we should talk about this. I don't know.
Well, first of all, I don't think I ever want to build a house again from scratch.
Give her 6 months. Just.
I know this might age very poorly,
yeah.
but
building from the ground up, it's tough.
Renovation and other projects could always be a thing, but building from the ground up and taking on a project like this, I always tell Nick, I was like, this is the only time we're ever gonna do this. It's the only time we're ever gonna do this, just because I just don't see it really fitting into our lifestyle, like really doing this intensive of a project again.
It was a lot, but I'm having fun. I don't know what to tell you. It's okay. There might be something in the future. Let's just say that.
This one was the most asked question. Are you getting married? So you don't know, Nick and I aren't married. And
not yet.
Well, we're just too busy. I don't think that's like out of the question, but it's just like this is what we're focusing on, and we just like haven't thought of anything kind of outside of this project, and we just want this done. It's just yeah, getting married. That's like that's another project, you know. It's
a lot. It's a big thing. So I think once we're moved in here, once we're kind of settled, I don't think the house will ever be done. So we'll find a time.
Yeah.
And then we'll kind of make it happen.
The next next question.
I already know it's coming. You don't even need to tell me.
Yeah.
I've read the comments.
Yeah.
You guys are bullies.
What? Oh, everyone's saying I'm pregnant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are bullies.
Do you want kids? Yes, we want kids. We kind of designed this house around like having kids. That's why there's like other bedrooms.
Yes.
It's not like
that's for Jack and Benson.
We joke about that, but yeah, a bedroom for our dogs each. But yeah, that's also something that's like, we're just so focused on the house. We need a house. It's just, we just have all these things we want to do, you know, in life, which is like this house before we have kids or get married or anything. And
but I think it's like also like a very important step to like have a place to house your family before you have a family.
Yeah.
I don't know, like for me, it's like, once this is done, then it'll be like a good time. Give me another personal question.
How many Milwaukee Tools do you have?
Woo! Well, I can confidently say I've done in my inventory, I have 12 batteries.
You have 12 batteries.
I have 12 batteries, I got 2 battery charger. I got about...
Are you pushing like 100 tools?
I'm
like
pushing
80?
I'm pushing 18 tools. I got 18 tools.
You have 18 tools?
I got 18 tools.
Wow. That's not including all the accessories though.
That does not include the accessories. I'm
but
talking
18
like
tools.
The big honkers, like the 2 vacuums I have, the 3 saws.
You have like leaf blower, you have
leaf
like
blower,
cutters,
all the attachments.
You have like chainsaw stuff.
Yep. But here's the thing, like we use all of it a lot.
Mm-hmm. All the time.
All the time. So it's not like I buy it and like it just like sits in the shed and stuff.
No, we're very conscious about buying the tools. The tools we buy are the ones that we actually need. Yes. And then the ones that we don't need very often, we rent. So we do rent a lot of tools.
Yes.
Like the jackhammer.
Like the massive jackhammer, you're like, yeah, we could have bought it at this point because we rented it so many times, but it's also big and like.
Where do you store that?
Like,
why do I need a jackhammer, you know?
No, exactly.
So, and we did buy all our tools. We don't have any partnership with Milwaukee or anything.
Yeah.
It's just he's a big fan.
Yeah, they make good tools.
This one's from our Patreon. Is saying scone instead of sconce a Canadian thing or an inside joke?
This is scone versus sconces.
So, I don't know how we did that, but I think we just got confused because we like scones so much. Like eating like the baked good.
Yeah.
And
I
think I called them scone.
Yeah.
And we just went along with it, and then we started calling it scone without even realizing it was scones, but then we knew it was like scones.
Yeah.
And so, honestly, not on purpose. Even
No.
though it's really funny that we did call it scone, and everything is labeled in the house to scone.
It's actually so embarrassing. Like if the inspector ever comes to check, he's like, "Why is this called a scone?" It's actually labeled like a scone on the wire too.
We genuinely just thought it was scone.
Yeah.
So I don't know who, I made that up, you made this, who made it up, I don't know.
I have no idea. That was a good one. That was a bad
Yeah.
mistake.
I can't believe we did that. Do you film constantly to capture unexpected moments or only during key tasks? Mainly just key tasks, and then sometimes
Yeah.
some things happen. Like we have like almost like 8 hours of footage each week when we film.
I feel like when you have 8
So-
hours of footage, you're bound to capture something that's like silly and stupid. For sure.
Yeah. What's the plan for the pool area, especially leveling the concrete?
Yeah, so right now we have like this lip that kind of just ends, and then the old pool is like higher than our new porch. So when we get around to it, like in a couple years, like after we move into the house and we're settled, we're gonna re-pour that patio, and we're gonna re-pour it with like a little step. So it'll be like a step to go up to that pool area.
So the concrete's been all redone though.
Yes.
It's been ripped out. The pool will be refinished. This is hopes. Like obviously we don't know. We haven't had anyone come really look at the pool.
Yeah.
This is dreams, but we hope to like just refinish the whole thing and have
Yes.
it up and running.
Yes.
Why choose green for kitchen counters / cabinets? Can you share a rendering? I don't have a rendering of what it will look like with green countertops. We never got anything rendered. Like
We never got it rendered in
specifically
green, no.
to like colors and stuff. There's
No.
only a few things that were like 100% accurate from our renderings.
Mm-hmm.
That was something more recently changed. I got some samples for the original plan for our countertops, and that was the plan the whole way through. And
Mm-hmm.
then it showed up, and I just put it in the kitchen here, especially against the rock wall here. And I just had this bad gut feeling where I was like, I just don't love it. Like, it's just, I wasn't like happy. I was just like, this is good, but I just like, it just didn't feel right. And so I immediately went back to like my initial gut of trying to do something more fun, because I was really trying to design this home for maybe someone else at the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, what everyone would like, or you could sell it technically, even though we have no plans to sell the house, of what, you know, a buyer would want. But then when it came down to it, I just would have done it with a green counter. I've seen so many kitchens with the beautiful green counter on like Pinterest.
It's a bold move. I think that's why people are asking. It's very bold.
Yeah, but that was just something that really spoke to me. I wanted something that would be unique to this home and wouldn't be like most kitchens, because most kitchens have like a white or gray countertop. And so I decided that the green on the mantle back here was the green I wanted. It was
Yes.
in the original home, and so I just wanted to bring back that green. And so
It happens to be a very complementary color to our paneling that we picked
Yeah.
as well. So it kind of just like, it made sense. It looked nice.
But that's all I have for questions today. I think we'll do another Q&A probably in like December. Hopefully next time we do this, we have a kitchen.
Wow.
I really hope, because we've always done it in this spot, that the next time maybe we'll be, well, technically on the island.
But I'll be sitting on the island for
Yeah,
the
so
next
it'll be
Q&A, yeah.
But I would just, yeah, I'm excited, because I really think like these next 6 months, a lot is gonna change in the home. And so thank you everyone on my Instagram and also Patreon for asking questions. You could follow us there if you want to be a part of the next Q&A.
We also did a live on our Patreon recently. So
Yeah,
if you guys
we
want to
did.
go on the Patreon and replay the live, we went over a full house tour and showed off our samples in a bit more detail than we did in our current Q&A.
Yeah, but